Right now at 6, building up small businesses. A grant is helping create an incubator for minority entrepreneurs. And interest rates are climbing. What that means for those hoping to buy a home for the first time.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Amy is on assignment and will join us later on in the show. A building in downtown La Crosse's Main Street is expected to become what one nonprofit calls a business incubator by late October. News 8 Now's Rob Romano is here to tell us what that means. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Ken. By late October, 8 to 10 newly launched small businesses are going to move into 320 Main Street in downtown La Crosse as part of what Coulee Cap has deemed the Business Incubator Program. The point of the program is to help small businesses get off the ground. In this case, the plan is geared towards female, minority, veteran, and low-income business owners. The La Crosse Community Foundation is providing a 3-year, $90,000 grant to Coulee Cap to turn 320 Main Street in downtown La Crosse into a hub for a diverse group of entrepreneurs.
We're trying to take away some of that risk and help ease them into getting in a retail space. If you were to ask a small business owner to maybe sign a $1,500 a month lease, like that might sound scary for them.
Community Development Director for Coulee Cap, Ashley Lasensky, says the program is aimed at female, minority, veteran, and low-income entrepreneurs that are looking to get started.
It's important because they haven't had as many opportunities and advantages as other people. And so we really want to make sure that they get the support to take their really great idea and make it thrive and make it successful.
Jamie Schlegel, the CEO of the La Crosse Community Foundation, says the $90,000 grant from the organization over 3 years is set to help pay for startup costs for the program, from renovations to other projects.
In this instance, it was money to help secure the space for the lease. It was money to help develop the concepts for the logos, training.
Businesses will pay zero rent for the first 3 months of the program. Schlegel says the incubator will be self-sustaining when the businesses are ready.
Until the concept is fully sustained through the retailers who are going to be functioning in the business incubator space.
And we took a look at the application to apply for the program. It asks for the website and social media pages of each business in addition to other questions. Any entrepreneur that wants to apply for Coulee Cap's program can head to couleecap.org/retail. Ken, back to you.
Much, Rob, and we will include a link to that site on our website, news8000.com. As part of the program, we're told the new businesses will also receive technical assistance after they launch. Local leaders toured La Crosse's small businesses with Wisconsin's Department of Administration Secretary Designee today. The visit highlighted storefronts and restaurants that benefited from pandemic relief funding. The group stopped by Mexical Restaurant and the Wisconsin Clothing Company, both of which got $10,000 in Main Street bounce back grants. The DOA Secretary Designee says state investments are encouraging more entrepreneurs to start businesses.
What we're seeing is a recovery, a bounce back, and a bounce back not just to where things were before the pandemic, but a bounce back that is much stronger.
Governor Tony Evers invested $8.5 million in businesses in the city of La Crosse. Overall, La Crosse County got $74 million in business investments. Time now to switch it up. Another day full of sunshine and summer-like temperatures. Bill Grall's got the latest.
Yeah, above average temps, the rule again today. Most spots between about 79 and 84 degrees, including low to mid 80s for many. And keep in mind our average high is only 76, even an 87 up the river in the Twin Cities. Kind of some hazy sunshine, some high clouds, some leftover wildfire smoke as well. It's going to feel like August the next several days with those above average temperatures. Slight chance of rain returns tomorrow, especially north and west, and then periodic rain chances through the weekend. But neither of the days are looking like all day washouts like we saw last Saturday. Now tonight, the rain chances primarily over southwestern and western Minnesota, even west of the Twin Cities. We're still at 81 in La Crosse, 80 in Eau Claire, 79 in Winona, 78 in Sparta, and 76 in Viroqua. Partly cloudy and mild tonight for this time of year. Overnight lows ranging from about 57 to right around 64 degrees here in La Crosse. I will discuss in detail those rain chances for tomorrow and this upcoming weekend with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill. Nearly $870,000 is coming to Wisconsin's Department of Health Services this year for suicide prevention. Wisconsin is one of 6 states in the U.S. getting the 5-year federal grant. Funds will go to the areas of the state with the highest suicide rates. The department will create partnerships with mental health support groups, and if you are struggling with suicidal thoughts, you can call 988 at any time. A law firm is challenging the use of a federal voter registration form in Wisconsin, claiming it doesn't meet state law requirements. Conservative firm Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty filed the suit today, asking a judge to declare the National Mail Voter Registration application form illegal. The lawsuit argues the form doesn't include places to put information required by Wisconsin, like whether the voter has a felony conviction. Wisconsin allows voters to register at polls on election days, so the state isn't required by law to use the federal form. Town of Campbell Police Department Chief Drew Gavrilos has retired. Gavrilos served as the police chief for 7 years after replacing former Chief Tim Kellerman. Tricia Stratman is now serving as the department's chief. Well, one band is saying, please don't stop the music. The Onalaska High School Marching Band is performing for a different audience today. Residents at Eagle Crest watched as students marched around the living community and played a few songs. Eagle Crest employees say the performance was perfect timing.
Well, we have an assisted living week, a spirit week going on here. So I thought, what gives you more spirit than a marching band?
Now, if you weren't as lucky as Eagle Crest residents today, Onalaska and other local marching bands will be marching in the Maple Leaf Parade as part of Oktoberfest on Saturday, October 1st. The Viking Mississippi has arrived once again at La Crosse's Riverside Park. Our News 8 Now photographer had the opportunity to tour the cruise ship today. This state-of-the-art vessel was built this year and has the capacity to host almost 400 guests in nearly 200 rooms. It's one of the cruise line's largest ships and was built specifically for the Mississippi River. Viking Mississippi is also energy efficient and the first Viking vessel in the region. Now they have a 15-day river cruise being offered from the Twin Cities to New Orleans. It'll run you around $13,000. Well, you can get a jump start on your evening plans at the La Crescent's Apple Fest. Wristbands for the carnival are now available to purchase for $20 a piece. Festivities tonight as part of Apple Fest will include a Little King and a Little Miss pageant starting around 6 o'clock, and a Minnesota Sing competition will follow at 7. Apple Fest runs through the end of the day on Sunday. We'll post a link on our website, news8000.com, with the full festival schedule. Up ahead, buying a home isn't cheap, and it's getting harder for those looking to escape renting. Realtors say first-time homebuyers are having to save up even more money for a down payment. And new charging stations on Western Tech's campus means electrical vehicle owners can charge up their cars for free.
For a luxurious bathing experience, choose the name you know and trust, Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's award-winning #1 remodeler. Family owned and operated, we are your trusted local source for custom baths, showers, and walk-in tubs. Installed in as little as 1 day, backed with a double lifetime labor warranty. Brighten up your bathroom. Choose Arctic Ice walls with hopscotch impressions or Platino granite flagstone walls with diamond accents. The only limitation is your imagination. Plus, it's our Upgrade Now, Pay Later event to receive 24 months, no payments and no interest. Senior and military discounts. Get a $250 Mad City gift card with bath or shower purchase. Use it as an instant discount or for future home improvements. Plus, call during this program and save more with half-off labor. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Schools forced to close, falling academic standards, parents told they don't have a say, transgender videos for kindergartners, and books that shame kids just for being white. That's Tony Evers' record on Wisconsin public schools.
As a mom, I have every right to know what my kids are being taught in class. Our schools should teach reading, writing, and math, not crazy liberal ideas.
Tony Evers, wrong for our kids, wrong for Wisconsin.
Lane's Farm and Fleet is celebrating 67 years. Since 1955, we've offered our neighbors quality products at fair and honest prices. Today, our commitment is stronger than ever, so we're offering incredible anniversary savings throughout the store, like 60% off our entire stock of Carter's Playwear, 1-pound bags of Farm and Fleet gummy favorites just $1 each. This Rubbermaid food storage set $8.99, and assorted Blaine's brand dog treats 2 for $14.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
The cost of purchasing a new home is not cheap, and now you may have to make a down payment of tens of thousands of dollars to afford one. For the first time since 2008, mortgage rates have gone over 6%. News 8 Now's Dua Israr spoke to local mortgage lenders who say one group is being affected the most. Good evening, Dua.
Ken, according to the Governmental Employees Credit Union, this year the number of first-time homebuyers has decreased by 50%. Buying your first home is a big step for many.
Very exciting and rewarding.
Mortgage loan professional at GECU, Rhonda Britton, has been helping her clients purchase homes for over 25 years. But the process has become increasingly difficult over the years.
People that I had pre-approved a year ago at, say, $200,000, now I'm only able to get them approved for $140,000, $150,000.
On Thursday, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate increased to 6.02%.
You'd have a higher mortgage payment based on a higher interest rate.
According to Britton, one group of homebuyers are being affected the most.
Unfortunately, it's really taken the first-time homebuyers out of the market this year.
To lower the monthly mortgage payment, buyers are having to make a larger down payment.
Now I'm seeing they're needing to put down 10 and maybe even 20% down.
President of La Crosse Area Realtors Association, Lance Dombrowski, says this is not the highest mortgage rates have been.
Historically, 6% is still a pretty good rate.
According to the Federal Home Loan Mortgage Corporation, mortgage rates have normally been over 7%.
First house I bought was just over 6%, and everybody told me that was a great rate.
As for people looking into buying their first home,
we're not going to see much change from now to the end of the year.
Britton says expect to see that 6% for a while. According to local experts, the increased rate helps home sellers the most. Higher interest rates means you can sell your home for a larger amount and most likely get a larger down payment.
All right, thanks very much, Dua. Last year, the mortgage rate was roughly 3%. Experts say there's no telling when the rates may decrease to that level again. Well, free electric vehicle charging stations are now available on Western Technical College's campus. The tech school, along with Xcel Energy, held a demonstration today of the first interconnected EV charging station on campus. This is the first system to use on-site solar energy instead of the power from the grid. Grid power will only be used on cloudy days when solar power isn't strong enough.
I think we've shown people how easy it can be done. If we can do it internally, we do it. We didn't involve tons of engineers. It was our own staff, our own graduates. We figured it out. In fact, one of our graduates figured out the design of the panels. It was all done in-house.
The stations aren't just for students and staff. They are free for everyone to use. Just ahead, we are live from United We Rock. Gates are open at the first of its kind benefit concert held by Great Rivers United Way.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. We're going to have to start dodging some rain chances tomorrow through Sunday. All the details of my 8-day forecast up next.
How would you like to convert your old sit-down bathtub into a modern, spacious walk-in shower? It's more affordable than you may think when you call Mad City Baths. Get a gorgeous, easy-access walk-in shower installed in your existing tub space, or choose a barrier-free shower base for better accessibility. Customize with grab bars, shelves, handhelds, and more. The best part? We install in as little as 1 day. It's a great time to call during our Upgrade Now, Pay Later event. Receive 24 months, no payments and no interest, senior and military discounts. And for a limited time, purchase a new bath or shower and receive a $250 Mad City gift card. Use it as an instant discount or apply it to future home improvements. And be sure you call during this program to get extra savings with half-off labor. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Violent crime up across Wisconsin. Families nervous about their safety. Yet Mandela Barnes called for releasing half of Wisconsin's jailed inmates. That would mean releasing over 10,000 criminals right into our neighborhoods. 10,000 reasons your family would be in more danger. Barnes also supported defunding the police. 10,000 more criminals with fewer police to protect us. What could go wrong? Wisconsin Truth Bank is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Backed by popular demand, Hy-Vee drive-through flu shot clinics. Just follow the signs in your Hy-Vee parking lot to get your flu shot right from your car. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment or prescription is necessary. Drive-through flu shots are offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 7 p.m. Or get your flu shot inside your Hy-Vee pharmacy at any time with no appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver.
The Socialist Squad led the charge to defund the police and eliminate bail for dangerous felons. Now violent crime is surging in Wisconsin.
More people have been killed in Milwaukee this year than in any previous year.
Mandela Barnes attacked the Kenosha police and incited more violence.
The officer's deadly actions attempted to take a person's life in broad daylight. This felt like some sort of vendetta.
Mandela Barnes, dangerously liberal on crime.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now, our community, your station.
Happening now, Copeland Park in La Crosse is rocking, and for a good reason. The Great Rivers United Way is hosting the first ever United We Rock, and that is where we find our own Amy DuPont.
United We Rock, Ken, is the kickoff to the Great Rivers United Way's fundraising campaign. You can see music is going on. This event is free, but there are ways to support the program, so do not leave your debit card at home. So the United Way supports 51 area programs, and these are programs that are vital to our community. They make it a stronger and safer place. And so your money here is going to make a difference. And here's how you can help out. Remember, get in free, but then come here and buy some United Way merch. You can get a Remainders t-shirt, and you know, Ken, there's cold beer here, so you need a koozie for that. If you want to help even more, there are a number of raffles. And again, all of this money is going to go to the United Way, and then that agency distributes it to those 51 area agencies. We're talking things about a 24-hour crisis line, homeless shelters and housing programs, the Kane Street Community Garden, and even the YWCA child care program. So tonight is about community, but it's also about the music. This is La Crosse's very own Tug. They're on the stage now. And then at 7 o'clock-ish, 7:15-ish, the Remainders, they're going to rock on. And of course, we'd like to see you. Your concerts are going to run for a couple of hours. Plenty to see and do. Grab a cold beer, listen to some great music, and of course, help our 51 area agencies through the Great Rivers United Way. Ken, back to you.
Such a great cause. Amy, thank you so much. Let's switch gears now because Tim Conrad, Tug, getting some good weather there at La Crosse's Copeland Park. We've kind of been spoiled with some summer-like weather throughout the week, Bill.
Yeah, great weather for that event or any other outdoor plans this evening. After a high today of 84 degrees, another above-average day. 9 of the 15 days so far this month we have seen an above-average high temperature. Some high clouds, some smoky haze still as well from those wildfires out to the west. Again, above average today with that high of 84, low of 61, so 8 degrees above the average high, 6 degrees above the average low. 96 and 34 are the records. No rainfall. We could use a little bit. We're about 7/10 below average here in La Crosse, but drier still in our far northwestern communities, parts of Dunn and Pepin and a little sliver of northwestern Buffalo County in a moderate drought, severe drought conditions up near and south of the Twin Cities. The rest of the area doing okay in terms of drought conditions. 81 degrees with those high clouds out at the airport. Same with downtown here at the station. Kind of breezy today. Winds out of the south, 10 to 20, gusting to 25. They're starting to come down, but still around 10 miles per hour here in La Crosse, and the Mississippi rising 5.20 feet. 80 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire. Southerly breeze there as well at about 11 miles per hour. So temperatures above average all across the middle of the nation with readings in the 80s for many. We're still at 81 in La Crosse. Otherwise, mid to upper 70s for many surrounding communities. And dew points, a lot of us in that 60 to 64 degree range. So a little sticky for some, and that's going to be the trend overnight. We'll see dew points right around 60 to 62 degrees, so maybe a little bit muggy tonight, but not too bad. Winds again starting to come down just a bit out of the south at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. So the rain chances tonight to our west, in fact even west of the Twin Cities, and you can see the movement on those will stay well to our north and west. We're gonna have to wait till this frontal boundary and a couple areas of low pressure get closer for rain chances around here, and that will start up tomorrow. So dry tonight, just some passing high clouds. Now tomorrow, a slight chance for some hit and miss showers and thunderstorms, especially north and west of La Crosse, although SkyTracker even advertising a few scattered showers around the La Crosse area. And then heading into Friday night, football forecast, some hit and miss showers, but pretty few and far between. So we'll have to keep a close eye on that. You can download our weather app to keep a close eye on the radar as well. And then heading into Saturday, more of the same. It's kind of some periodic shower and thunderstorm chances, especially in the afternoon. But it's not looking like an all-day washout like we saw last Saturday, but that's going to be the trend right through Sunday, kind of off and on rain chances. Still warm tomorrow, lower to middle 80s, right around 83 or so in La Crosse. More of the same down to the south. In fact, most spots will see highs between about 80 and 84 degrees across the region. Maybe some upper 70s though for Eau Claire and the Chippewa Valley. So for tonight, partly cloudy, pretty mild for this time of year. Lows in La Crosse only dip to 64. 83 tomorrow. That slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Best chances north and west. A little breezy yet. South winds at 5 to 15. Maybe some gusts to 20 to 25. And there are those kind of off and on rain chances over the weekend. Not all day washouts though, with highs right around 80 and staying mild until a cold front comes through around the middle of next week. And as it does, a slight chance for some rain. And look at what it does to our temperatures. Highs only in the 60s next Thursday and Friday, almost right on cue for the autumnal equinox, the start of astronomical fall. Next Thursday.
Almost perfect timing then.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up next in sports, the Vikings are preparing to get a big boost to their secondary, while the green and gold go from one divisional rivalry to another this weekend. Why a win this Sunday will mean a lot for the Pack. Rob's next.
CityCam 8 is brought to you by The Board Store. Ever wonder what a bath remodel would do for your soul? Rejoice! The Board Store can help you find that joy with a new tub or shower or a complete bath remodel. Call or visit today.
If cleaning your old bath or shower is back-breaking work and you're tired of unsightly spots and stained grout, it's time to call Mad City Baths. All of our baths and showers are infused with Microban antimicrobial protection, so they remain clean, fresh, and free of mold and mildew. Our installers are experts in their field and pay close attention to detail, performing a full job site cleanup. Just another reason homeowners love Mad City Baths. We install in as little as 1 day, but time's running out to call. It's our Upgrade Now, Pay Later event. Receive 24 months, no payments and no interest, senior and military discounts, and receive a $250 Mad City gift card with bath or shower purchase. Use it as an instant discount or for future home improvements. And last chance to call during this program for additional savings with half-off labor. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
He wants to be a firefighter, a doctor, a teacher, and he wants to be their governor. But Tim Michaels said funding public schools is the definition of insanity.
We're already throwing so much money at education.
He'd drain millions from public schools to help fund private schools in Milwaukee, and even consider ending the Department of Public Instruction. Tim Michaels wants to be governor for 4 long years. But what matters more to you, his future or theirs?
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Sunday night cannot get here fast enough. A lot of questions surrounding the Packers going into week 2. Will Jones and Dillon get more touches? Will David Bakhtiari and Allen Lazard be ready to go? And on top of all of that, it's one of the biggest rivalries in sports, and it's a big game for both squads on Sunday, especially Green Bay. The Packers already 0-1 in the division. The last thing that they can afford is an 0-2 start in the NFC North. Packers won both matchups over the Bears last season, most recently a 45-30 win on Sunday night last December. Aaron Rodgers throwing 4 touchdowns in that one. It's one of the oldest rivalries in the game. The Packers know how much it means to the fans, and even more so because it is a division opponent, it means a lot to the team as well.
It is a great rivalry, though, and you can feel the energy when you go into the stadium. The fans love it. But certainly the fact that it's a North opponent is absolutely critical, and a team that is 1 game up on us right now. So this is definitely a very, very, very important game for both sides, but especially for us.
I love the history of this game, and when I got to the squad, Chicago was beating us on the all-time record.
and now we're up by 8, I believe. So that does mean a lot to me.
As for Minnesota, the Vikings didn't have their first-round pick on the field in Sunday's win over the Packers, but rookie safety Lewis Cine is expected to be in the lineup making his NFL debut Monday night against the Eagles. Cine had been dealing with a knee injury he aggravated in practice, but he is expected to be a full go for Week 2. The former Georgia Bulldog currently sits just behind Harrison Smith, Cameron Bynum on the depth chart, so Cine should see a good chunk of playing time against Philly on Monday. All right, enough of pro sports. Busy night for high school volleyball. Some big MVC clashes tonight. Central and Logan continue their rivalry. Toma heads to Onalaska, and Sparta hosts Aquinas. In the Cooley Conference, Viroqua travels to GET, Black River Falls hosts West Salem, and 15-1 Westby is at home to take on Arcadia. So I did some research on what Rogers said, and he is right. They are up 8. Okay. 103-95, 6 ties.
Okay, but I mean, Rogers loves to bring this up every single year.
Yep.
It's almost like clockwork. And of course, I Own You
that was
last
year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The first game. Yep.
So it's, but the Vikings rivalry in recent years, because they've been a better team, has kind of taken more on a priority.
Yeah.
The Bears have been kind of struggling, but Luke Getsy, a former Packers quarterback coach, now their offensive coordinator in the Eberflus era for Chicago.
Yeah.
And of course, Chicago was playing in a monsoon last week, so it's hard
really
to
hard to gauge where they are.
For sure, but Justin Fields coming out of college was pretty incredible.
Yep.
And for the Vikings, Lewis Cine, great in the run game as a run defender. Eagles love to run the ball.
Yep, great addition.
Couple of good matchups coming up.
We'll see what happens.
Thanks, Rob.
You got it, Ken.
More news after the break.
Connect with us on Twitter at News8News. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Schools forced to close, falling academic standards, parents told they don't have a say, transgender videos for kindergartners, and books that shame kids just for being white. That's Tony Evers' record on Wisconsin public schools.
As a mom, I have every right to know what my kids are being taught in class. Our schools should teach reading, writing, and math, not crazy liberal ideas.
Tony Evers, wrong for our kids, wrong for Wisconsin.
Menards has the products you need to keep your home fresh and clean. Improve the air quality of your home with DuPont air filters. They reduce up to 75% of larger airborne particles in your home. Just $4.35 each after 11% off. The Libman Tornado Spin Mop System is an all-in-one system that features a spinning handle for easy wringing and chamber work that removes water and dirt efficiently from the mop head. Just $34.68 after 11% off.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Creep up on savings all month long with our progressive sale. The more you spend, the more you save. $50 off a $500 purchase. $125 off $1,000. $300 off $2,000. $600 off $3,000. The savings never end on bedding, recliners, dining, and more. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Well, just some high clouds scattered about. Temperatures will be pretty mild overnight for this time of year. Lows in La Crosse around 64. We're going to have to start dodging some off and on rain chances tomorrow through Sunday.
All right, thanks, Bill. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6. We hope you'll join us again at 10.